Hi guys, so I hope you all had a really good Easter. I sort of had a good Easter. I did promise that I would do a recovery vlog. I promised this on Saturday with my most recent video. But the truth is that I'll have to push that to Sunday because unfortunately today and also yesterday I'm suffering from really low body image issues. And when I've got really low body image issues, I don't really want to do anything except over-exercise, and sometimes I eat a lot due to the recovery binging. My body's quite used to that. Having low image issues about yourself and your body, it's quite common actually. It's not a mental illness. It's not like, oh, I suffer from body image issues. It's just something that we have in our society and it's just grown over the years. It happens sometimes when you're in puberty because you're trying to find a sense of yourself in the world. I was finding myself in the world. As everybody knows from, if you watched my latest vlog on the A4 challenge, which I did, then you will know that I suffered from body image issues when I was about 11 years old. So when I was in year 7, I just moved into a middle school, a new one, and I was bullied, and the bully used my weight against me because I had a lot of puppy fat. It just got to the point where actually I just thought I was just fat all over and I couldn't see anything else other than what am I eating, why am I here, why am I fat? And it just spun board from there until I was 15, when it all spun board into an eating disorder. Having body image issues, it doesn't have a gender-specific demographic like people think it does. Of course, it probably will affect more females because we are projected with this ideal body of being slim and skinny and having no ounces of fat on us. But it can also affect men as well, particularly in fitness magazines like Men's Fitness in the UK, where men are seen to have these amazing six-packs that you could probably wash clothes on because they're so rock hard. I'm really proud of that. And that is what people think that men should aspire to, and if you're not like that, if you are a little bigger or if you are a little skinnier, then why aren't you getting your six-pack? And so that can spinboard to issues of people over-exercising and stuff. It affects us more in our society due to the fact that the media has decided that this is what we want to do. This is how we should live our lives, but really we are just degrading ourselves because we are shaming one body and in preference of another. There is a really good actually piece of journalism that I found today, and it empowered me, and I shall put it in there. When I have body image issues, it can be affecting me environmentally in terms of what's the weather. So at the moment it's quite sunny, so that's why I've not got the light on. But also I know that if it's rainy or if it's haily like it was this morning, then my body, my brain is going to go down. It's going to get really negative. And so that's when I start to feel it and be like, oh, I just feel really rubbish in my body. And instead of seeing all the positives that I usually can, I can only see the negatives in my body. So I can see that fat. And I don't think that fat is beautiful. I think that fat is ugly. And this happens sort of like maybe a week, 2 weeks. If you take a 4-month period, I suffer half of the month. Sometimes, if that's a really bad month. Luckily these days I can suffer for a week in a month and then that'll be fine, or maybe a few days. So it's getting better. It's just every so often I get this really rough patch. It affects me socially if I'm with my friends. I know it affects me in a way that when I'm feeling low, I compare myself to my friends, but mentally I'm thinking I'm fatter than all of them. I know I'm different because I'm different to my friends in my friend group, but I just feel like I'm really inadequate sometimes, and I feel I'm really looking at them in a way that makes me look really insignificant, and it makes me feel terrible. The only downside to these is that it makes me over-exercise in order for me to be less stressed. So I'll usually do my 10 minutes of exercise in the morning, which should be enough, but then I'll start running around my lounge. I will do a vlog on over-exercising. It's an eating disorder trait that I just haven't managed to get rid of because I have this fear that if I get rid of it, then I will be obese. So, which isn't true, not true at all, but my brain still has that idea. Also, it really calms me down. I noticed it this morning because I did some today, and actually when I over-exercise, my brain feels calmer, which shouldn't really happen because I know for a fact that I've got a stress fracture on my foot, and it also, I have like muscle tension, I think, in my calf, in my hand, my hamstring calf area, but it doesn't stop me. Of course, I do have tips in order for us to combat this negative body issue thing, which help me. So you can take them if you want. I've got a cat who's not with me at the moment. When I feel really low, it seems that she always knows. So I go to the pet. I can pick up our cat. It's really nice. And I stroke her and I just feel, it just lowers my heart rate and makes me feel a little bit safer. It has been, if you want to check on the internet, scientifically proven, I think, to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, to reduce blood pressure as well. And it's just really helpful. I find it helpful. Also, I've noticed that with my cat, don't know if it is with dogs, but I know with my cat that if I make noises like I'm crying, the sniffing and the breathing, she responds to that, and she doesn't want you to feel sad, so she'll come and like stroke your face with her nose and just like put paws on your face and just say, you know, everything's okay. And sometimes you just need that. And so cats aren't so heartless after all, people who are all cat haters out there. I also listen to body positive music. I have 2 music playlists. I've got one on Spotify called My Recovery Ramblings, which I made last year, and I keep adding songs to it when I need to. I used to listen to it incessantly last year. This year I don't listen to it so much because I don't need it as much as I did, but it's always nice to just still have it, and when I feel really low, to just click on it, and to click on a certain song that I feel will help me during the day, which is really helpful. Also, I have one on my phone, which is called New Year, New Me, because I made it in January this year, and it's got a lot of songs on there. It's my longest playlist on there, and I just listen to that. I hope that this is a really helpful vlog for people today. I'm sorry, again, because I've lied that it's not a recovery vlog, but like I said before, it's not helpful for me if I'm in this sort of mindset to make funny, inspiring videos for people, and I do have really good ideas. It's just that in this mindset you don't feel like you want to do anything, and so I thought I'm gonna make the most of my time by talking about it with you, so you know. I hope it made sense. I know that sometimes my what I want to say in here doesn't come out here, so I don't know what it's gonna sound like to you guys. To me, this sounds okay. This is one of my best ones. I'm getting better. But I hope that it makes a lot of sense. And I shall see you on Sunday with a recovery video on anorexia, because I feel like I need to do one and I've promised you guys so much. Okay, I'll see you later.